Hi, welcome to Pylab application. In this tutorial, we will be looking at how to perform tangent galvanometer experiment using our Pylab application. Find the card with tangent galvanometer and click on the simulator button to start our simulator. So this is the aim, the first dialog box, which is to measure the electric current, and close this dialog box. You will be greeted with a circuit in the top right corner, and then you need to connect all the things as per the circuit. So there is a plus button on the left side, you can see that will be useful to add a new wire to the circuit, and then zoom in, zoom out buttons will be there to move your camera. So select one end of the wire and then click on the place to which you want to connect. So I will click on plus button and then click on the one end of wire and then click on the other end of the one key button, and the other end of the wire I will connect it to rheostat. Again plus button, here I will click one end of the wire to the rheostat and click on the one end of the wire, and the next end is to commutator. So commutator opposite side in the circuit, you can see circuit diagram, opposite side is connected to ammeter. So as per that we need to connect it. Yes, and the ammeter opposite end is going to battery. So click on one end to the battery and another end of the wire to ammeter, and we have basic circuit is ready. The next thing is we need to connect tangent galvanometer to our commutator, one end of the commutator to tangent galvanometer. So I will be connecting to 50 turns, that is the second and third, 2 and 3 buttons for 50 turns. So I will be connecting. On completion, you can click on the submit button. Once you zoom out, you will see a submit button on the bottom right corner. Click on that. If everything is valid, it will show you how many turns galvanometer is selected for. The next one is click on the power on button in the battery, and the next one is adjust the rheostat by holding the mover and then adjusting the rheostat by dragging it, and the image you can see that what is the ammeter reading. Here you need to select 0.2 amperes. So after that you enter 0.2 amperes in the first reading and then the galvanometer values. So from 60, 61, 62, 63.5. So on the other side of the galvanometer it is again 63.5. Submit it. Next you need to rotate the commutator keys. Click the rotate button. It will rotate. The commutator keys will be swapped. And again you need to enter the galvanometer readings. It is 63.5 and here also 63.5. These are all 4 galvanometer readings we will be taking for each current. The next, change the rheostat so that ammeter measures 0.4 amps. Again the same procedure we need to do. First we need to measure the theta 1 value and then theta 2 value. After that, submitting this theta 1 and theta 2, we need to swap the commutator keys by clicking the swap button and then observing theta 3 and theta 4 values. So this process we need to repeat for 0.6, 0.8 and 1 ammeters current readings. So now it is 0.6. Ammeter reading is 0.6 and then 81 is the theta 1 value, 82 is the theta 2 value, and then swap the commutator keys, and then theta 3 is 81, theta 4 is also 81. Next, Move the rheostat value so that ammeter reading measures 0.8 amps. Enter the 0.8 in the ammeter reading, and then theta 1, theta 2 values will be 83. Again swap the keys. Theta 3 and theta 4 values 83 and 83. Again move the rheostat value so that current measures is 1 amp, and again 1 amp is ammeter reading, theta 1 and theta 2, or 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 84.5. Again rotate, swap the commutator keys, and then theta 3 and theta 4 will be measured. So after all the readings have been taken, we will be greeted with a calculations page. Here you need to perform all the calculations as per the given formulas. We are given the perimeter of the coil. From that we need to calculate the radius of the coil, and the number of turns we selected is 50. You can select 2 or 500, 5 or 500. It's up to you. And after that we will be calculating the constant value. Yeah. So the formula is 2R BH divided by mu naught N. BH is 0.38 into 10 power minus 4. So after calculating the constant value by using theta 1, theta 2, theta 3, for each ammeter value we will be measuring the mean theta, and then for each theta we will be measuring the tan theta value. So from tan theta value we will be calculating current. I is equal to K into tan theta. So here the ammeter reading which we gave should match with the I value which we calculated by using theta values, theta and constant value. So here I did a small mistake in calculating the constant value, so that's why I went again back and calculated it. The first one is 0.919, so that is almost close to 0.2, and the next one is 0.38, and next one is 0.6, next one is 0.78, next one is 1.005. So these are all almost equal to the actual ammeter readings. Again I need to calculate K value here. So K value also should be equal to the actual K value which we calculated prior. So after that we will calculate the mean reduction factor, that is average K value, by summing all the K values from the table and divided by 5. So that will be our mean reduction factor. So after everything is done, you need to submit the observations. It will validate all your observations. If there is an error, it will throw an error. If no errors are there, then it will upload all your data to cloud. Then you will get a congratulations pop-up dialog box. So that means you did everything correctly. So let's wait till it validates and upload all your data. So on coming to home page, So on coming to home page, in the tangent colorimeter card, you will be seeing download box. So download button, Click on that button, it will prepare a PDF report with all your observations, and it will download that particular PDF report. And you can use that PDF report to showcase to your teacher that you completed this particular experiment. Let's open the report which just got downloaded. Zoom in a bit, and ta-da! You can see all your values here. So that's it. So you have successfully completed your tangent colorimeter experiment. See you. Thank you.